Well. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I haven't done one of these in a long time, one of these podcast episodes, but I am here. I am back from break. I am back from hiatus. It was a good hiatus. It was a test. It was a test, but it was a good hiatus. And those of you that have joined group coaching earlier today, you may have heard me allude to it. Everything's a blessing. Everything's a blessing. When you are manifesting the larger things in life that require some sort of self-transformation, resistance is going to pop up. From this point on, my dear friend who's listening, my dear community member, resistance does not mean you're doing something wrong. It doesn't mean that something went wrong in the ether, something went wrong with your technique, something went wrong with your everyone is you pushed out. Maybe you don't really understand it. It's none of that. It's none of that. Resistance is the test. It is the exam. For those of you who are in the law field or even medical, you go to university. Let's use the law example. You go to university, you study, you learn all the laws, you're in the books, you're in the classes, you're in the lectures, debate team even, if that's a thing still. You just don't learn the knowledge, do the homework, do the papers, and then walk across the stage. No, you have to take what we call in the United States the bar exam. You have to show that you know what you are talking about, that you know what you are doing before you can call yourself a lawyer. My friend, you are studying in the University of the Cosmos. You are studying the law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence, universal laws. And you learn these things from me. You learn these things from other content creators that you may have indulged in. Now comes the resistance. Because now you have to actually show that you understand what is going on, that you understand that your imagination is God, that you understand you are the operant power, that you understand you are worthy, you are loved, you are successful, you are abundant, you are healthy, you are wealthy. If you truly understand that, prove it. That's what resistance is there for. The resistance is there because it is the crucible. It is what shapes you into the person that you actually are after you've done all of these techniques and all this inner work and identifying all these limiting beliefs and ridding yourself of it. Show us. And it's not a committee of deities waiting for you. It's you waiting for you. You in your purest form, your highest self, your most authentic self is waiting for you to remember who you are. Divine, the creator, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. That's who you are. And that's who you've always been. And you came down to this reality to prove it to yourself. I had some trials and tribulations in my break, and my lovely team leader, Christine, pretty much charted out this break for me. I think in the first couple of days of the new year, she said, hey, this is the date you're going on break. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Why would I break from something I love to do? This isn't work. This is what I love to do. But she's like, no, you need a break. I'm a visionary, so sometimes I don't see the forest for the trees. And it was perfect timing because I had my own correction to make, my own cocoon, my own resistance, my own trials and tribulations that I had to do to prove what I want for me, my family, and my community in 2025. And that caused me to let go of some of my old assumptions as well. I am the leader of Here Nor There. I'm the founder of Here Nor There. And I come in each and every one of you's homes, your headphones, your lives. But I'm also always a student of the cosmos. I'm always a student of the universe. There's always room to learn. I'll never get too highfalutin to think that I know it all. I know most of it. I know most of it. But there's always room to humble myself and learn. And I learned a lot in these last 3 weeks. So let me tell you a couple things. I'll share one with you. Many of you may have been like, oh, Shaun said he was going to put up that episode, me and Margarita. And my beautiful wifey has supported me throughout all these shifts. We literally got dolled up. She looked amazing. We set everything up, set the camera up, the lighting. We were getting ready to film one night about 2, 3 weeks ago, and I did a quick test, and the camera just nothing looked right. The lighting looked horrible. Just everything was going wrong. Um, I couldn't. It just wouldn't work. I did a little test shot, and I'm like, I don't understand. And finally, I just say, it's not working. Previously, the day before, I tried to film a video, and it came out looking like crap. I'm like, what is going on? Have I lost my touch? I literally went into a creative block for almost 5 weeks, because it started a little bit before my break. So I'm over exaggerating. It's probably like 3.5 weeks. Felt like 5. Lo and behold, I realized that my sensor, pretty expensive camera, Cinemaline Sony camera, the FX30, by the skin of my teeth, I barely realized that the sensor was broken. The sensor, when you looked at the opening of the camera, the sensor was in there shaking around. Something as simple as that makes your footage look like basura, dumpster juice. This has ruined maybe 4 videos, including getting ready to do one with a very special one with my lady. And this video that's coming up means the world to me, because this video is going to reach a lot of people. You're going to hear from us, on what it's like to manifest love the right way, what the other person's feeling, what I was feeling, going through, and just also see a good example of love, right? And this video is important, so I was like, no, it has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, I'm not doing it, because I don't want to have to make her do it twice. And so I scrapped it. And I'm like, we're not going to do the video. I'm not going to have you do this, and it comes out looking like crap. I want to harness that energy. So ended up finding out, like I said, the camera was broken. And I ended up, through a bridge of incidents, getting an even better camera. A camera I probably never would have gotten, or I wouldn't have gotten until years later, until I feel like I earned it. But Universe was like, nah, you earned it. Get it. And I got the camera for almost half off. And it's a beautiful camera. Like by the time you're listening to this now, the new episode is going to go up. I had to redo one of my episodes because the quality just wasn't there. Like I said, I was experiencing a lot of creative blocks in the whole month of February. And so I took that video down, redid it. It's going back up now. I just uploaded it. I'm very proud of it. My lady, she came and sat and watched the replay and watched the whole video. And I'm like, wow, this is a really special video. And sometimes you have to hear things more than once to really absorb it. So check it out. But really satisfied with it. And I could see this taking the brand to a new level. And all of this because of resistance. And I'm just giving you the icing. I'm just telling you a couple things. It was way more than that. But again, we're playing things close to the hip. STFU, let these things manifest, right? And when it comes relevant in coaching, I'll bring it up. But that was just 20% of it, but that is an example, a long-winded one, of the resistance and how you come up against something. You're like, wait a minute, why is this happening? Why am my equipment breaking? Why am I having these blocks? I haven't posted in a while. People are going to think I fell off. They're going to think whatever. No. Minor setback for a major comeback. That's what that was. And now we got new production. We got a new system we got going on here. If you're listening to this now, go watch the self-concept course. For those of you who don't have it just yet, now you have it. We're removing the free trial. We have too much content in here to give away for free. So we're removing the free trial, and we are now giving the courses, to the people who have memberships. And as I continue to go out through the rest of this winter, this spring, we're going to be putting more and more courses in there. Some of them are going to be time gated, just so we can keep people honest. But if you've been in this group a month, 2 months, 3 months, you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's going to be unlocked for you. The visualization course, the scripting course, the ChatGPT AI, getting AI to help you manifest course, the manifesting for others course, the long-awaited love SP course. All that's coming to a theater near you, courtesy of Here Nor There. So I love it. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you, ladies, for being patient with me. We back. We bigger than ever. And we're going to make 2025 a year to remember. And you are neither here nor there. Thank you for your time.